Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening all. This is Nerfherder Pictures 92 here with a very special presentation of my new Dark Magician deck. This is post Dragons of Legend, so without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this little piece of nostalgia. Alright, to get things started, we run 3 Dark Magicians. This is your whole point of your deck, is to get him on the field, get his fusions on the field, and just derp with Dark Magician. So you won't normal summon this, but you have several ways of special summoning it. So of course you're going to run 3. 3 Dark Magician girls. You can't run a Dark Magician deck without the Apprentice herself. Dark Magician Girl facilitates the ability to go into Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight, which is a win condition all in itself. From there, we're running 3 skilled Dark Magicians because this allows us to run a few extra spell cards and allows us to spam Dark Magicians from our graveyard, deck, or hand via its effect. From here, we're also running our win condition, which is 3 Prismas. Due to the extra deck cards that you can reveal now, we actually can spam Dark Magician via Sage of Stone with Prisma. Due to the fact that you can reveal Dark Magician Girl Dragon Knight and Dark Paladin or Amulet Dragon to reveal for Dark Magician, this card facilitates all of your Dark Magician combos. At the same time, facilitates a perfect target for Eye of Timaeus. From there, we're going 3 Card-Ds. Card-Ds will give you your combos that you need to press on. And that's about it for monsters. It's a 15 monster count, and it does pretty well. From there, we go on to our spells, which for spells, we're running 3 Eye of Timaeus. This is kind of your go-to card. It's amazing. Puts a big giant beater from your extra deck on board, and with Prisma, it's super easy to abuse. From there, we're running 3 Dark Magic attacks. The ace attack of Dark Magician. It's a Raigeki break, or not a Raigeki break, but a Harpy's Feather Duster for the game, and it's super easy to pull off with Prisma. 2 Sage of Stone. Again, when we have Dark Magician on the field, we can play this and summon Dark Magician from your hand or deck. From there, we're running 2 Magical Dimensions. We run this because we have the skill Dark Magician, and we can grab the Dark Magicians out of our deck. Or not out of our deck, but out of our hand. Dark Magician Girl out of our hand. Allows us to summon them if we draw them. 3 Pot of Duality. This deck does usually take a turn or 2 to set up, so Duality first turn after you go with your searchers and everything allows you to grab the cards you need. 2 Ecols and 1 Rhoda. The reason why I run these is because Prisma is a win condition, and Prisma is very important to get out in your hand. And the final spell cards, we're running 3 Upstart Goblins, as you drop a lot of beaters on the board, and speed is everything in this deck, so speed up the deck, makes a 37 card deck more consistent. You can go off, you get the picture. From traps, we're running 3 Call to Haunt Us because we basically are running 3 Foolish Burial monsters in the deck that we can ditch Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl to the graveyard, and calls will allow you to abuse them. 1 Tor, 1 Bottomless, and 1 Compulse. Just kind of a little bit of extra monster hate. That's it for the traps. And then we get to the extra deck, which is what allows this deck to be a lot more effective than it used to be. I'm running 2 Dark Paladins. This is a tech choice. I chose, instead of running like 2 Amulet Dragons, I ran 2 Dark Paladins. Being able to negate a spell by discarding card is very good, and that's about the use of Dark Paladin. 1 Amulet Dragon. It's a giant beater. If it gets destroyed, get right back Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl. Best card in the extra deck is your Dark Magician Girl Dragon Knight. Pretty much a Raigeki break on legs. It hits face-up cards during either player's turn, so it's spell speed 2 effect. Very effective. And, little tidbit, this is the first Dark Magician Girl art that has never been censored in the TCG. Every Dark Magician Girl artwork that has came out in the TCG has had something censored or altered about the artwork. This is the first one that hasn't. From there, our Xyz engine is 1 Morito the Moral Leader, rank 6, and 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. And then we run a bunch of the staple rank 4s. Ragna 0, 101, Papal Operative, Heartland Draco, Exciton, Maestroke, Emerald, and Cowboy. Hardly which will ever hit the field, just there in case you need them. Alright viewers, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. It's a very nostalgic deck profile. Dark Magician was one of my favorite cards as a kid growing up playing this game. Love spellcasters. I play Prophecy as my main deck. So I wanted to make an attempt at making this deck as competitive as I could. In my opinion, that was Dark Magician Turbo with the variant I came up with. So please leave a comment below telling me what you guys think of this deck, and also send me messages or comments on what future nostalgic decks you'd like to see. I will try to build them in actual cards, as I like doing real deck profiles and not with Dueling Network. But if I can't get the cards, I will make a Dueling Network deck profile. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will leave you guys be with a screenshot of the deck.